are doing well. Welcome to Queen V's community. Welcome to Queen V's channel. Getting a number of questions around sponsorship jobs here in UK. As a qualified social worker, I want to focus on social work jobs here in terms of tier 2 visa, in terms of sponsorship jobs. So if you are an international student, you are watching me, somebody outside of UK, you want to come and do social work here, I'm going to share my knowledge with you in terms of the application, in terms of the processes, so you can be well informed about this. I want to say that social work here is highly competitive. The demand for social work is very high in UK. I got a number of questions from international students. Can I get a job here as a social worker here in UK? The answer is yes. The demand for social work is not going away. The demand for social workers, as a matter of fact, has gone up, has gone high. This is not what I'm just saying. The research is also saying it. This is being backed by research. You can find out some of the references in the description box about what the research is saying in terms of the high demand of social workers here in UK. I'm going to share with you some of the tips that can help you to find tier 2 visa sponsorship here in UK. If you're an international student, you have paid for your fees, you are studying here as a student social worker, my advice to you is that don't wait until your visa expires before you start applying for jobs. When you are into the second year of your placement, start looking for tier 2 visa application, tier 2 visa job vacancy in UK in relation to social work. I will advise you to start researching very early, because not every local authority is willing to take a tier 2 visa application. Not every local authority is willing to sponsor you for the job that is available. So you need to start looking for those kind of jobs as soon as possible when you know definitely you're going to pass your program, your social work program. There are a number of local authorities that have joined the register to offer tier 2 visa to international students. So you need to take time to go online and search for local authorities that are offering tier 2 visa application for international students here in UK. I will also say that there are a number of agencies that offers tier 2 jobs for newly qualified social workers. So you can also go online and search for agency work that offers that kind of opportunity to help you to pay for your visa, to help you to apply for the tier 2 visa, so you can remain here in UK and work as a social worker. There's a number of agencies that offer this kind of job through the local authority. So find it out yourself, search yourself, do your research, spend time to go online and find out, because there are a number of social work jobs. There are a number of local authorities that are looking for international students. They are looking for people who are willing to go through the process of immigration to get a job as a social worker here in UK. I want to say that not every local authority have got the license to offer tier 2 visa. So you need to source it out yourself. You need to do your research to find out which local authority have got that license to offer their tier 2 visa. Some local authorities perhaps does not have the license, but when you go for the interview and you let them know that you don't have a visa to work here, you are only a student, and once you qualified, you wouldn't be able to work after 2 years. Mostly you get 2 years post visa. So after you finish your university program here in UK, you can work as a social worker for 2 years, and after 2 years your visa will expire. So you have to let the local authority know, and if they like you, if they like what you do, you have the skills and knowledge of what they are looking for, I can assure you they will help you to apply for the tier 2 sponsorship visa, so you can be able to work here. I know a number of Ghanaians who have come here under the tier 2 visa application. I know a number of Ghanaians who were students as a social worker, and they've been able to transfer that to a qualified social work, and they have got the support from the local authority to apply for a visa to be sponsored to remain here in UK to do their social work job. But I must say, every local authority, the incentive they give to their social workers who are looking for visa is different. Some local authorities, they will give you a lump sum of money which can cover your visa fee, can cover money to rent accommodation, can cover some money to use as deposit to buy a car. It all depends on the individual local authority. I know for sure some of my friends who are from Ghana and have come to do social work here, they had that relocation payment. And I know a friend of mine who is also from South Africa working for a local authority who have got a relocation payment to come and work here as a social worker. As a matter of fact, for him, he was living in South Africa. He applied for his social work job in South Africa, and the local authority recruited him from South Africa. So the payment of visa fee, the tier 2 visa fees, and all those processes were paid for by the local authority. I wouldn't be able to say that this is how much money you're going to get when you work for a local authority under the tier 2 sponsorship. Every local authority give payment differently, so you need to check it out yourself. And some local authorities have already got a license to be able to sponsor you. Some local authorities perhaps will have to apply for the license before they can recruit you to become a permanent member of staff for that particular local authority. But do your homework, do your own research, ask questions, ask people who have done it before, ask people who have gone through the process before, and they'll be able to assist you as much as possible. Like I said, I'll bring some of my friends who have gone through the process, and they are living here in the UK under the tier 2 sponsorship visa, and they are happy to share their experience with you. They are happy to share their knowledge in that process with you. I have got a number of questions from the lovely people out there. Do you need experience before you can apply for the tier 2 jobs? I would say yes and no. Some local authorities, they are very particular about experience. So when they are recruiting, they want somebody with an experience, so the person will come and hit the ground running. Some local authorities will not mind and take up the ASYE, the newly qualified program, for them to come in, the newly qualified social workers to come and do the ASYE program. So it depends on individual local authority what they are looking for. I must say that social work here is very competitive. It's highly in demand, but they're always looking for experienced social workers. You have to have some sort of knowledge about social work. You have to have some sort of skills about social work. So if you are somebody who wants to come from Ghana, South Africa, Kenya to come and work here, you need to start going into voluntary work. You need to get your experience ready, so when you go for the interview, you are able to give practicality examples of the practical job that you have done. Because believe me or no, local authorities are looking for people who are knowledgeable in what they want to do. You don't have to be expert in what you are coming to do as a social worker, but at least you need to have some sort of experience. So try to find some voluntary work to back up your evidence up. Try to find out whether you can even be doing pay job within the voluntary work, within the statutory work where you are living. In Ghana, for instance, there are so many government authorities, organizations that can offer you jobs within social care. There are so many charitable organizations, orphanage homes, prison, just to even in schools, secondary schools, that you can go and do some voluntary work that will prepare you. So when you are looking for those jobs, you can use that as an example to help you to get a job that you are looking for in social work. I must emphasize that when you get the tier 2 visa, when the local authority give you the money for relocation to the UK, I know for sure, I have friends who have got the relocation payment. You are tied up with the local authority. Some local authority is 3 years. You have to work with them. You cannot change the local authority. You will sign a contract that you're going to work with them for at least 3 years. Some local authority is 4 years. Some local authorities is 5 years. So when you are signing those contracts, you really need to know that you cannot just leave. They will not be able to spend money on you, bring you back, bring you from Africa or other parts of the world to come here, and then you give your resignation that you are leaving. By law, you have to pay the money back to them with interest as well. So be mindful of the contract. Read the hidden lines, read the dotted lines to be aware of what you are signing for. I hope I have explained myself in terms of the tier 2 sponsorship visa for the people who wants to come and work here. Yeah, definitely there is the tier 2 visa where you can come and work. Look up online the local authorities that are looking for social workers to come and work for them. Sometimes they are recruiting from Africa and other parts of the world. And also, sometimes if you are here already in UK studying social work, and after that you want to do social work here in UK, you can start applying as well, and hopefully you'll be able to get a local authority that will sponsor you here in UK. You are already here anyway, so it will be easier for you to apply for the job, and hopefully if you have the skills and the knowledge for the job, they can take you on. If you have watched my video to this end, then I'll say kudos to you. And I hope and I believe that my video was informative for you. Put that in the comment section if you have found this video very useful. If you want me to do similar videos like this, I'm more than happy to do it for you guys, because I'm here, Queenie V, to share ideas with students, newly qualified, people who are new into social work, people who wants to join social work, and that is what this community is all about anyway. I want to end by saying your dreams and aspiration can come true. Whatever you are planning for your future, for your life, can come true. You never know, but there's a big but here. What you need to do is to work hard towards your dreams and aspiration, and one day it can come to pass. There's always the light at the end of the tunnel. Feel empowered, be strengthened, and who knows, one day you'll be able to achieve your dreams and aspirations. Take care of yourself and see you on my next video. Bye.